Come here. Come here. I don't know if you can hear her, but she's meowing very quietly in the corner of the room. She was lounging until I stepped out briefly, and then she went to hide herself in a corner. She's starting to come out. Come on, little one. She's very pretty. She's very sweet, and she has very soft fur. Okay, I shared the post on the critter room. Okay, come here, girl. You got everything piled up in a corner, and she kind of wedged herself in. Let's see if I can clear the path. Oops, I just dumped a bunch of toys. She was lounging right there, and I stepped out, and then she went and hid. She's tired. Her eyes are drooping. She meowed the whole way home, sung the songs of her people, ancient tales of woe. This chair is normally in the living room for my cats to lounge on. Yeah. reach back there to pet her. She's coming out. Hello there. She was surrendered because her previous owners could not afford to keep her, probably because she needed the radioactive iodine treatment for hyperthyroidism. And then we'll show it to her in the area. Had 5 cats, all aged, with the same condition, and they were all due to be put down today, unless somebody could take them, which Perfect Pals did. So she would not be alive right now if it wasn't for Perfect Pals. As you can see, she is a love. I need to brush her. She shouldn't. The mark on her face is a benign tumor, but she will have removed before she is adopted out. I hope you guys can hear me. Let me check the volume. Yeah, I see CCing going on, so you guys can hear me. Yay. Oh, and you're not getting sound loops too. Ooh, that was close. I was muted. Let me delete that. There we go. That would have been annoying. Hey, girl. Perfect Pals put up a fundraiser to raise up money for their radioactive iodine treatment. Perfect Pals was able to get a discount for all 5 cats, and I believe it was raised in one day. $450 each for 5 cats. Oh, she found the catnip. Let me hide the catnip for now. She is 13 years old. Her given name is Peaches, or Peach. I call her Granny because she's at the tailing end of the average lifespan of a cat. But she looks like she has many more years left in her. Her coat looks awesome. and it feels really lush. So whoever was caring for her definitely did not skimp on the food, the quality of food. While she's walking on her tippy toes. Now she's exploring while relaxed. Come here, girl. Come here. Try the lap. Clipping this towel in place doesn't seem to be working too well. I need to get a bigger blanket and just drape it over. This is for her too. And I plan to spend time in here just chilling and reading. Oh, she is so happy. She knows she's got it good. Yeah, the animal shelter that they were surrendered to is a kill shelter, and they were full. So they kept them from the 5 cats, all separate stories. They kept them for a couple weeks, but they couldn't keep them any longer, so they were scheduled to be put down today. Kathy Sinclair, the founder of Perfect Pals, describes today as the start of the rest of their lives. Even had little birthday cupcakes in the office with candles. Okay, I got chat up. If you have any questions, I'll answer what I know. She's having a drink. For the iodine radioactive iodine, typically one treatment is enough. I believe it has a 99.7 success rate percent. I need to hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my other tablet. It's easier to follow along than on my iPad. Remote it into a different computer. I'll be right back, Granny, okay? You see, her name is, okay, at the Everett shelter was Peaches. I forget, but Perfect Pals. Perfect Pals calls her Peach something or other. It's on the crib room on the Facebook. I'll be right back. Oop. Mom, careful there. She'll want to rub from my foot as I was stepping over. I will be right back, okay? Hi, Trailers. girl. Ready for some more levels? Bought a Surface 3 tablet, which I am actually pretty much enjoying. Stick that tail up, girl. Keeps going full screen. It's live stream, not live scream. Yeah, I broke it. Get okay. I need to install. Well, I guess I can install Flash Player later. Peach is having a drink. It's been a long day for me. I could probably use one too. Yes, I'm here now. I can actually scroll the chat if I need to. Thank Thank you, Brad. I'll check that out since I do use Chrome too. How long will I have her? Probably for about a month. Then she goes whenever they schedule her for her treatment. Wanda asked, how did one shelter get 5 hyperthyroid cats? Luck of the draw. I'm on Firefox right now just because I happen to click that icon. She is 13 years old. Just kind of like cover your eyes, please. She is spayed. All the cats that came were all spaded or neutered, aged 10 to 18 years old. Cindy asked if they all had the same type of hyperthyroid. I do not know. She's on amoxicillin for that. She was surrendered. All 5 of the cats were. I assume that her paperwork said that they could not afford her. I assume because of the treatment that she needed, which on the civilian market can cost over $1,000. Yes, I am allergic to cats. And she's shedding right now. She has not been treated yet. Perfect Pals just got them today. In fact, just before I got there, they were still doing the intake on some of the cats. She's having a drink. She has a kitty cold and she has hyperthyroidism, which means her thyroid is a little overactive. There is a treatment that you can give them, which they inject radioactive iodine, and that has a 99.7% success rate. The tumor on her face will be removed before she's adopted out. It's benign, it's not cancerous. The Everett shelter did check that. So, I'm glad Perfect Pals was able to take all 5 because they were scheduled to be put down today. She would not be alive right now if it wasn't for Perfect Pals. Yes, she will be put up for adoption after her treatments. I heard that after they get the radioactive iodine treatment, that you should not let them sit on your lap for more than 15 minutes. Or basically, you could self-neuter yourself, chemically or radioactively neuter yourself. or you get superpowers, one or the other. Thanks to perfect pals, the Everett Animal Shelter has not had to put down any healthy adoptable cat in the past year. Let's try for a belly rub. Oh, look at that! Yay, kind of. No, the original owners cannot get them back. If you can, if you once you surrender a cat, it is very rare. It's not you know, absolute no, but the standard policy is if you surrender a cat for because you cannot care for them, um, that you can't have the cat back. It's basically to prevent people from surrendering cats so they can get free vet care. I will not adopt her, no. Somebody else deserves to get all this cuteness. I would definitely keep her for at least a month. Um, well, probably what happen is that once she gets the radioactive iodine treatment, then she may stay at Perfect Pals, or she may go to another foster, depending on when that is. I need to keep my schedule free for the Average Joe Cat Show. And the Kitten Cam Con, I will not be home for 4 days. Susan, the one who does all the prison care stuff, is on vacation today, so I wasn't able to ask for an update on Luna and Ellen. You want to try for a lap now? She may not be a lap cat. We'll find out. I forgot to put the catnip up the container. She found it over by the food bowl, and she definitely had an interest. So we probably will have some catnip sessions too. She was hiding in the corner when I started the cam, and she came out part way when I started calling for her, but then she stopped. I reached back there slowly, gave her a chin scratch, and she started making biscuits, and then came out. I've been evaluating the Surface tablet. So far, I really like it. It's light, it's compact. It's the smallest PC tablet on the market that I've found that's worth buying. It's got a decent processor. This is the second from the lowest spec, one with the 128 gig hard drive. One thing I like is the keyboard shuts itself off when it's like this. Bluetooth keyboard, I believe. This keyboard is not to your liking, you can get one that is. I love magnets. It's basically like a laptop without all the bulk. Helen asked what happened with the cat from Vegas. All that I know is what has been posted publicly. One of Perfect Pal's cats was surrendered to a kill shelter in Las Vegas, I believe, and Perfect Pals was trying to get a hold of them to transport the cat back up here. And from what I gathered, they were not able to get a hold of them, and or they were, but then ignored, and they put the cat down. Sad story. If you adopt a cat from Perfect Pals and many no-kill shelters, if you cannot care for them, Perfect Pals will always take them back. Always. One person on the board of director, one adopted, we call him Mr. Ripley because he adopted my mama cat Ripley. He was prepared to fly down there to get her. You know, that story, her story, other stories like that that really show that Perfect Pals is serious about their slogan, every cat matters. And that is why I chose Perfect Pals to volunteer for. That's not saying, I'm not saying that other cat shelters in the area aren't like that, but Perfect Pals fit my needs best. Oh, she's sniffing the foods. She's having a bite. She licked it anyway. And she's eating. Yay. Calico, what do you mean by not fostering two of these cats? And if you're talking about the set of five, her pals took in today, they had 5 volunteers to foster. No, she didn't have kittens, at least not that we're aware of. She was she was surrendered, spayed, or she was spayed when she was surrendered, or she was spayed a long time ago. She may be lonely, she may not be. That's why I put this chair in here so I can come in here when I'm doing my reading. You know, a lot of cats like to be alone. She's an older cat. She's 13 years old. You know, she'd probably be more than happy to live by herself. One of my cats is absolutely happy to spend all her time in the bedroom. Occasionally she'll run out in the hallway and then run right back. That's about the extent of it. Kaz asked, when is the Kitten Can Con taking place? It takes place next month. It's centered around the Average Joe cat show that Perfect Pals puts on as a fundraiser. This is the second annual one. Uh, basically, uh, 3 or 4 days before the event, people fly in, hang out with other chatters. Basically, people. Okay, let me think about what I'm going to say first. Some chatters got to thinking that there's people talking from all over the U.S., all over the world. Why not get together and meet in person? So they planned it. It happened last year. It was kind of like a trial thing to see how it would work out, so there wasn't much advertising done about it. It turned out really well, and a lot of people had fun. I think 50 people showed up, and they decided to do it again this year. I think we're around 100 people signed up now. There's people flying in from Australia, overseas, and from Europe. A lot of people from the U.S. On Facebook, search for Kitten Cam Con, and it's a page, Facebook page. You'll get information on the con from there. Helen asked, do they always have it in the same spot? Right now, yes. It's only the second time, and it's in Seattle. Though there is a European Kitten Cam Con planned to take place in August, and I'm going to try to go there, but I'll have to see. I've learned today that a lot of my family is getting together in Indiana to see my last surviving grandparent, my mom's mom. No, I don't put up everyone for KCC or Kitten Cam Con. Last year we stayed at a hotel in Lake Union that turned out to be very good as far as sightseeing in Seattle and easy driving to the Average Joe Cat Show. And they may be staying there again. The European Kitten Cam Con is in Amsterdam. This will likely be a annual thing for the foreseeable future. I'm excited. I'm really looking forward. I'm excited. You know, being introvert, I basically get all my energy from being by myself, and being out in public expends that energy. Last year it took me a week to recover, but I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed myself. Simone asked, "What's Granny Cam?" You're watching it. Um, Granny, or Peach is 13 years old. She's on the tail end of the. Oh, watch out for the wire, duck. I need to clip that up. Don't unplug the cam. She's 13 years old. She's at the tail end of the average lifespan of a cat. So I thought I'd go with the granny theme. There you go. Let me clip that wire up. If you recently joined, Perfect Pals rescued Peach here, and 4 other cats that were surrendered to a kill shelter. They ran out of time, and they were scheduled to be put down today. Perfect Pals stepped in and rescued them, and will give them the treatment that they need for hyperthyroidism. So if it wasn't for Perfect Pals, she would not be alive right now. The mark that you see on her face is a benign tumor, which Perfect Pals will have removed before she's adopted out. Do a little dance. She's a very sweet girl. There's no kittens, just her. If you need any kittens, um, just click on the above the chat. There's a number and following. It says 16 following. If you hold down the shift key and click on that, you can see the other kitten cams. They all have kittens. Another thing you can do is go to strangejourney.net/kittencams, and all the broadcasting cams will be listed. She has a little bit of an old cat walk, but her coat does not have any of the old cat look to it. It's very soft. Very pettable. Now she may hide off cam when I'm not in here. She'll probably do that until she fully relaxes in the room when I'm not in here. Currently, right now, she's doing okay. I was sitting at the room and she was lounging right there. Then I stepped out for 10 minutes and I came back. She was hiding in a corner. She has a very cute meow. Let me play the bit from right after I loaded her up in the car. Sarah, who fosters some kittens down in Los Angeles, she's got 4 young kittens and a skittish mom right now. She asked me, she says, nice chair. Is it adjustable like mine? Yes, it is. It's adjustable in the middle where I'll lock in place. And the head and the foot are also adjustable. It's kind of big to have in here normally because I like to have towers here for the kittens to get up there. And if I had it over there, they would jump over the fence. So maybe it's adjustable. The head does the same thing. Okay, it's soft too. Okay, the meows. It's a 15-second clip. Let me turn the volume up. She kind of has like a little at the end of her meows.